You're live. Okay, that's better. Yeah. No, I didn't want this off. What did I do with my Fresca? Hey, hey! My ride or die always. Hey. You hear me okay? Hey, hey. Hey, Jenny. Hey, you guys. Wait a few more to join. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Cool. And just to be on the safe side, I took everything off the internet except this because I know we had some buffering problems last time. So we should be straight. Welcome, Denny. I think this is your first time, right? Joining us. Oh, I've been good. I still didn't get your card, but yeah, I've been pretty good. What about you? How are things? Drinking my Fresca. Remember Fresca, old school Fresca? I still love it. Hello, Denny. Welcome, welcome. Hey, hubby, 3:15. Hello, hello. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Like, I get so nervous, Ms. Hurricane, you know, right before this, I'm like, oh, I get so nervous. But it's all good. Now I'm on here, I'm better, but it's like, oh, every time I get so nervous. I know, every time. I mean, once we get going, like now I'm okay, but right before I always panic. It's like, okay, I'm still like uncertain about the whole, oh, can I make it work thing? But I've gotten it down now, I think, but it's still that nervousness is in my mind. But that's okay. I push through anyway. Welcome to those of you who are new. Hi, Robin. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, cool, cool. Good. I'm glad you changed that name because you never know. You know, a lot of people have their names on their channel. I just have D. You know, I have my pretty and things and they come up straight up. I just, I'm not comfortable with having my full name online like that. Yeah, I remember too. I'm just not comfortable on my channel even having my full name out there because you never know. Plus, people can do like a Google search of you and you never know. Hello, hello, everyone. You know what, you guys, this has become my favorite thing to do. I was getting nervous before, but this has become my favorite thing. Believe it or not, Miss Hurricane, you would never have thought, but yeah, this has become my favorite thing to do. I believe it or not. I really enjoy these. Once I get going, it's like, okay. I mean, I really enjoy these. These are really fun. Y'all see, I changed wigs again. Always changing them out. Yeah, we always have fun. We always have fun conversations. And I think that's why it's, because you sit in you record the videos, you look at the camera, you talk to the camera, and that's cool, but this is good. This is much better. I enjoy engaging like this. I really do. It's fun. We have some good conversations. But you guys have to let me know what you want me to discuss. Did you guys watch my last video on closure? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, you guys. That gives me confidence. Thank you so much. You know, I've become more confident over the years, of course, but it's good to have, you know, that positive feedback. Because I was a shy kid, you guys. You would never guess it, but I used to be shy, very shy. Did you guys watch my last video on closure? Because I had someone actually reach out to me about that. She was like, "Oh, I just want closure." I'm like, "Girl," I thought, you know what? Let me do a video on this one. 'Cause a lot of people are sort of misguided about that when it comes to dating and you don't get closure from a guy you've gone out with 4 or 5 times. It's not how it works. Guys, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. How do you guys feel about that closure? I mean, how do you feel about that in general? I can see, I mean, even in a marriage, you might not necessarily get closure on a lot of things, but in the dating world, I mean, is that something that bothers you, like to be left hanging? I mean, obviously, no one likes to be in limbo and left hanging, but is that something that stays with you at all? I know it might annoy people, but does it stay with you? Does it linger with you? Because this person who reached out to me in my DM, she was like, I mean, she was really struggling with it. Yeah. Some people, I mean, she was really struggling with it. And I'm like, well, let me make a video and break it down for her because, I mean, I can assure you they're not struggling with it. And it was like, you know, what, I don't know if you guys caught the video, but bottom line is, you know, you say you want closure, but I do not, no, you don't. Because what are they going to say? Whatever they have to say, you're not going to like it. Not for me, especially if it's early. I don't get attached. Very good. You don't get attached that easily. But a lot of times it's like what happened? You know, a lot of people want to know what happened, especially if things are going well, and that's natural. But I mean, you just have to accept the situation for what it is. Oh, thank you. That was a great video. Sometimes we lose so much time, and then you're trying to figure out other people. Yeah, and you can't. I just said about trying to figure out other people. You can't. Some things you just have to accept and keep it moving. You cannot. You don't know what other people's motivations are, what their reasons are. You don't know, like if somebody, it's early on, you don't even know what their intentions are. You know, maybe they were trying to scam you or something like that, and they realize this is not a person I can scam or take advantage of. This is not a mark, so I have to move on. It could be God's protection. You know, it could be something as simple as that. You can heal. You can heal with Neil. I never heard that before. You can heal with Neil. That's funny. Yeah. So, I mean, that's where you have to have a tough skin and be able to keep it pushing. And that's this person was really struggling with that. And you have to accept that nobody owes you. Like I said, an exit interview. You're not entitled to, you know, closure. Think so. That's what I think it is. The next guy, right? I've never heard that one before. It's funny. Did you guys see my Kylie Jenner, like Cardi B, one about that whole video scandal thing? Ugh, talk about much ado about nothing. Hey, Cass. You guys, is my visuals, my lighting, and everything okay? I tried to change it up a little bit. Hello. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that one. I'm glad you enjoyed that one. I try to mix it up. Well, that video, I mean, it's just You go, and maybe because I'm a little bit more old school, and I know like back in the day, I mean the rump shaker days. I mean, oh, thank you. There were, scandalous videos, girls booty shaking and all that. I'm not like a prude, but I just thought that video was just like, I mean, it was so that I'm talking about the Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion video. I mean, it was just, I thought it was very raunchy, and it just kind of blew my mind how everybody was making such a big deal about what's her name, Kylie Jenner, being in the video as opposed to the video itself. I cannot believe how women are just so pressed by this young girl. Oh yeah, please check it out. I mean, I think it's pretty good. So you guys, what's been going on with you? I mean, what topics would you like me to discuss? I do have one coming up about being unbothered. That is one I have coming up. That I have learned over the years, the importance of being unbothered. But not everyone, has mastered those skills. Or oh, thank you, Denny. Did you like that video? I don't know. I just like these days with everything going on. I don't know. It's just terrible for women, particularly women calling themselves hoes in this day and age. Remember that song? There's some hoes in this house. When they played that, I was like, oh man, going back in that was back in the day right there. I mean, I hadn't heard that song in forever, and that used to be the jam. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, it's just as they say these days, tone deaf. See, oh no, 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 no. I decided. Oh, were you here? You weren't here for the last one. No, I decided not to do it yet. Yet. Yeah. No, I decided not to do it yet. I'm just not feeling it right now. You guys, I'm just trying to work on building my channels and building my business and just trying to, work on me. Because you guys have to like practice what you preach when you make videos like that. So like mine. So I mean, right now I'm just not feeling it right now. And if you guys follow me, I'm just sort of wary of the whole online thing anyway. But I'm going to give it another shot, just if nothing else, but to have something to report back to you guys. Yeah. You guys, you guys, when you talk about the men, you guys, I have like sort of filters set up for my channels. You would not believe some of the comments I get that are, blocked, that are like held for review. It's crazy. I do like the video. You can tell. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I'm not mad at Kylie. She looked fantastic. When the music stopped and she stepped in there, I was like, hey, I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I was definitely, I was shocked too, but that was why she was in there, right? If for the shock value. That's why, and that song is now like number one. It's like millions of streams and stuff. That was the point of having her in there, just the shock value. Because I was shook. I'm like, Kylie Jenner. And she was stepping, hair flowing. She looked good, baby. Don't hate, don't hate. But it was just like Kylie Jenner. It was just so unexpected. But that was a strategic move. I don't know why people are so mad. That was strategic, and it achieved what they wanted it to achieve. And they've taken up petitions, please, please. That song skyrocketed to number one. That's all people were talking about for 2, 3 weeks. And that was the intended effect, and it worked. Yeah, all about money. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know. I mean, I don't know much about Megan the Stallion. She had that song Savage. I never really liked it. I really don't know much about her. I really don't. Cardi B, I really don't care for her music, even her hit songs. I can't think of one song of hers I actually like. I like her though. I like her personality. I don't necessarily care for her music, but I like her. She's just a likable person, I think. I mean, despite all her raunchiness and all that stuff, I mean, she's just very likable. Her personality. I mean, she's smart. She says things that are, I mean, she might come off as like dumb and kind of on the surface, but she's a really intelligent woman, and she's just, I mean, she's scandalous. She's very outspoken about her sex life, but she's just, for me, just very likable. It's hard not to like her as a person. And I hate for them to compare Cardi and Nicki Minaj, but I mean, Nicki just isn't as likable. That's not my generation, but I know who they are. Yeah, I know who they are too. That's certainly not my generation. No way. I don't know. I just think rap had used to have more of a beat. It was more like danceable and everything like that, almost like sing along. Yeah, they had some scandalous lyrics and stuff, but it was fun. Oh, she looked great. Kylie looked good, and Kylie has gotten thick on us. Kylie's gained about 20, 25 pounds since she had that baby. People like, oh, she bought that body. No, Kylie's been eating. Kylie's thick. She's gained a substantial amount of weight. I mean, she still looks great, of course. I mean, she's not overweight, but she's. I mean, Kylie has gotten thick. I just don't like the way the women rap because they only rap about one thing. That's all they rap about. It's like mix it up. Tell us a story. It's what's between your legs and getting money. That's it. They don't have any. That's it. I've never heard. Not that I listen to a lot of that, but what I've heard about, it's just that's all. It's all it's ever been. Collard greens and cornbread. Okay, Travis got her fattened up. Yeah, yeah. Collard greens and cornbread. That'll do it. And ribs. Yeah, she's definitely put on some weight since that baby, but she looks good. She looks really good. Guys, my nails, I still haven't put my nails back on. I'm paranoid about getting my nails done, you guys. How are you guys doing with the whole COVID thing? You guys literally in probably 20, 25 years, I have not had my nails like this. I may throw some polish on, but I want to get my nails done so bad. I want to go back to my girl and get my nails done. But I'm just too paranoid. I'm too paranoid. I'm sure she's going to wear a mask and all that. But I'm just too paranoid. Do you guys get your nails and pedicures done now still? Oh, I'm just too paranoid. I want to so bad. I got a pedicure like a month ago, but now I'm like, oh, I want to go back, but it's like I'm too nervous. I'm too nervous. Yeah. How are you guys doing with this whole COVID thing? It's just crazy. Yeah. 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 She's very bubbly and smart. And she's so outspoken. We're talking about Cardi B now, just so outspoken. I mean, she says, but when she claps back at people, I mean, it's just so funny at times. I mean, or the things she says about I mean, sometimes she's coming up with some really intelligent points of view. She really, really does. And I think that surprises people because she's not a refined person. I think that sort of that sort of surprises people. And it makes people like her who you can't, people who, that I read something the other day. This guy said, I hate that I like Cardi B so much. And that's how a lot of people feel about it. Probably 3:15, nothing's changed for me. You mean in terms of the COVID thing? Oh, I want to get my nails done so bad. I have press-ons, but I haven't, brought myself to do it. But Yeah, I'm too nervous. I'm too nervous. I am too nervous. And then I read this article about this from this journalist who covers like basketball journalists, and he caught it, and he was like sort of he wrote about his experience, and I'm like, Lord, I'm like, nope, nope. I mean, he recovered, but his whole experience, he was explaining it in detail what he went through, and oh, I'm like, no, 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 no. He said he had been very careful, but he said one time, two times he went out with friends and they were social distancing still, but they had masks on. And when they were eating, of course, they took the mask off. And that's, he thinks, how he caught it. I don't know, y'all. Are you guys paranoid? Are you guys just like, whatever? Or what's the deal? Oh, she's falling behind her sister. She's had a lot of work done on her body. Say, I don't know. You know, that's the thing when people say she's had a lot of work done on her body. I don't think so. Kylie Jenner just turned 23 years old. When you're 23 years old, you're supposed to have a banging body. It's like people forget that. You're supposed to have a banging body at 23. You don't need surgery to have a body like that, not at her age. Now, Kim, what's her name? Chloe. I think Chloe has a straight up facelift. She looks like a totally different person now. I'm not mad at her. I mean, you're supposed to look your best, but she looks like a totally different person now. Her face, I think she had a facelift. It's crazy how different she looks. She looks good, but she looks like a totally different person. But Kylie, I think she had more stuff done, like with her nose and her face, more than her body, maybe. The girl's 23 years old. Shit, you're supposed to be banging at 23. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, my mom just turned 78, and that's another thing I'm very, very, very cautious about. Because you don't want to expose her to anything. Because I take her out. She likes to go on drives and stuff, so I take her out on drives, and But we used to go to lunch, but we don't do that. She comes over. It's just it's just changed the lifestyle so much. But I'm not going to take a chance on my health or her health either. It's just scary times, and I don't see any end in sight. That's the scariest thing. And it's like, okay, when are things going to get back to normal? Yeah, I would love it when things just get back to normal. So, you guys, what do you want? What topics do you guys want me to discuss? Cool. Yep. I take vitamins now. I mean, you just eat well because I mean, reading that like sort of in depth from this man, this sports columnist, it was like, oh, like he explained in detail like how he felt, how he sweated through his clothes. I mean, it was just crazy. I mean, because I've never read an account of what it's actually like, not in detail like that. And I'm like, nope. Do you guys see people around you not wearing masks? Because I do. And it's another thing that makes me paranoid. Like I go outside and I work out, but I always have my mask on, and it's like I see people no mask. People at like the little league games, all the parents cheering for their kids, no mask. People playing beach volleyball, no mask. Guys, when things get back to normal, what are you going to do? What do you miss doing now, like doing that you haven't been doing? What are you going to do when things go back to normal? What is like the first thing you're going to do? What are you guys looking forward to doing when things go back to normal? For me, it is traveling. Oh, I miss traveling so much. We're supposed to go on a family cruise, like this. It was supposed to be a Christmas cruise. No. When things go back to normal, what do you guys want? Like, what is it that you want to do? Yes, traveling. That's definitely what I want to do. Any place in particular, Miss Hurricane? That is what I miss the most, traveling. My last trip was it's almost a year ago, like October, November, when I went to Europe. I went to London. I saw the Chicago Bears game in London and Paris. It was awesome. That was my first time there. It was wonderful. Has anyone else been to Europe? That was my first time. It was awesome. I liked London better than Paris. And you guys, I want to go to Dubai so bad. Oh, I want to go to Italy. Everyone loves. I've never spoken to anyone who didn't love Italy. I haven't been there. Did you, I mean, Italy's supposed to be bomb. Everyone I've spoken to loves Italy. Everyone. I got to go there. Maybe that should be next. I'd love to go to Australia. Yeah, I got to go to Italy. Italy and Dubai. Has anyone traveled at all? Everyone loves freaking Italy. I got to get there. Everyone loves Italy. Italy and Japan. Everyone loves Japan too. Has anyone else traveled at all? I'm so glad that I got the travel bug as an adult. And this is what I'm saying about venturing out of your comfort zone and doing things. Because like I grew up in a nice middle class family, but we didn't travel. Like we didn't go like on vacations like that. We never even went to Disneyland, anything like that. We didn't go on vacations. Maybe see my uncle in Detroit or something like that, or Alabama to see family, but we never went on vacation as kids. We never went on vacation. So I'm so glad that I got that travel bug because travel it's wonderful, especially to expose like young children to. Because yeah, I mean, we never went on vacations as kids. Yeah. So what made you get an interest in travel? There's a lot of people, black folks in particular, we don't, a lot of us don't travel as kids. Not yet. I was supposed to go to Hawaii. I went to Hawaii, not last year, year before last. No, was it last year? Because I went to Europe in the fall, and I went to Hawaii like in the spring. I went to Hawaii last year. It was incredible. I loved Hawaii because I was there like at Waikiki. I was there for, I think that maybe 3 days, and then took a 7-day cruise on what was it, Norwegian. Norwegian. It was great. Hawaii is beautiful. We went to like a luau, like a real authentic luau. It was great. I really recommend Hawaii. Hawaii. I think it was kind of expensive, but it was worth it. Oh, excuse me. Al fresco. Yeah, I like Hawaii. It was nice. Really nice. I really enjoyed it. You know how you go places and it's like you seem like, and they're kind of overrated. It really wasn't overrated. You guys, I went to China like what 3 years ago. Thank God before all this COVID stuff happened. It was awesome. Mhm. Colorado, Florida. There's a whole world. Yep, that's great. That's great. Oh, you're from Germany. Sweet. I've never been to Germany. I've never been. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh, you're from Germany. Now you're native. You were born there, or have you stationed there, or did you? Are you an expat that moved there? Oh my gosh, welcome. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy people are actually joining. More people are joining our live. I'm from Germany. Yeah. Everyone loves it. Okay, maybe that should be my next place to go after this whole COVID thing is over and once it gets under control. Everyone loves Italy. Everyone. You guys, what is it about Italy that you like besides the men? Like, what is it that you love about Italy? Like, everyone loves it. Yeah, me too. I've been thinking about moving abroad. I really have. What is it about Italy that everyone likes so much? Everyone loves it. I've never spoken to anyone who's been to Italy that didn't love it. Oh, Gambia. Okay, now you live. Great. How long have you lived there? Is it Manila? Am I pronouncing that correctly? The man, the food, the atmosphere. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Barcelona. That's another place I wanted to go. Barcelona. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. When is your birthday? Tubby 315. When is it? When's the big day coming up for you? Oh, wow. 12 years. Sweet. So I take it you like it there in Germany? That's so cool. Okay, great, great, great. I said it correctly. Ms. Hurricane, if you moved abroad, like where are you thinking? Like where would you move if you could because of this if it wasn't for this COVID crap? In 3 years I have time. Cool, cool, cool. Hopefully, I mean it should be done by then. I mean, my gosh. 2020 has just been so crazy, hasn't it? And this is an election year on top of everything. Oh, it's yes, it's really okay. Just okay. That's right, say them. Okay. Yeah, you get a lot more bang for your buck there. Yeah, hopefully this whole COVID thing will be over and you can enjoy the big 5-0. Oh, I'm so glad we have newbies. I'm so glad. Thank you guys for joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How did you come across my channel in Germany? Of course, I mean, obviously YouTube is, all over the world, but okay. Yeah, me too. If it wasn't for my family, I would have been gone, especially with everything going on now. But my mom, my niece and nephews who I'm really close to, that's the only thing that keeps me here. Yeah, I can't leave my mom, especially not at her age. Yeah, the US is a hot mess right now. I'm over it too. I'm not gonna lie. So what brought you to Germany? Why Germany? Okay, cool. You came across me. Yay! Yay! Well, I'm glad you subscribed, right? You're a subscriber. Everyone's a subscriber, right? I'm really trying to build this channel. Yeah. I'm just so glad so many women have gotten into hypergamy and embraced that. Oh, that people beautiful in the fashion. Oh, the fashion in Italy, huh? That's what I thought in France, in Paris. I mean, they were like, whoa. I mean, just casual wear. They look great. I didn't miss family signage. Cool. Oh, that's awesome. Learning sign language. Okay. See, during this quarantine time, it's important to learn different skills and just oh, your ex-husband took you. Okay, you went over there. Okay. I've never. I know sign language. I don't know sign language. I want to sort of relearn Spanish. It's been a long time. I was in honor Spanish in high school, but that was a minute ago. Oh, but it applies to everyone. Thank you so much. It's not just, one particular demographic. I mean, I hope the content is relatable to everyone. I've got one girl in there, she's only 23. So I think it's relatable to everyone. And it's just that I'm so happy that women have embraced this concept of hypergamy and just leveling up and coming up and doing better and having higher standards. I'm so glad there are channels like mine that not only promote it and so many women who embrace it. I mean, because there are other channels that I watch. I mean, this was self improvement. You guys watch? Oh, okay. She's only 31. Oh, you're learning sign language on YouTube? Well, you can learn anything on YouTube. Oh, she's only 31. I mean, I like Paris. I mean, I think I just like London better. I like Paris. I just wasn't so much the language. You know what? There was, you know how they say about the people there? The people were not. I just had an incident with an Uber driver. It was like the Uber driver from hell. We went to see, what's the name of it? Not La Cage aux Folles, the one with the naked girls. What am I? I have a blank. The ones, Moulin Rouge, which that was my favorite thing of everything we did. I loved it, Moulin Rouge. And on the way back to the hotel, we got Uber, and this guy, because our hotel was kind of like you had to like kind of go around, whatever. It wasn't just a straight shot. And this guy was like going around and around, and he was just like confused. And then we were like scared. We were like, you know what? Let us out here. We will walk. And it was like, I've never had an experience like that. It was like the Uber driver from hell. You've hit the wall. But see, guys are always going to say that. If you're up for it, you've hit the wall. Men like that are always going to say that. But you have to think about why. Why is it so important to them to discourage women? Why is it so important to them to try to keep someone down? Why is it so important to them? That says more about them than it does about us. I mean, why would you try to hurt a demographic? Take away their I mean, their desire to do better and have love in their life. And why does it say, "Oh, you've hit this age, that no longer applies to you"? I mean, why would you send that message out to anyone? What does that say about that person? Yeah, I mean, I didn't really have any bad experience except for that crazy Uber driver. But I mean, I didn't think they were rude necessarily. And I like the country. I know, I just because I like London so much, I really enjoyed it. I'm just, because I love like Princess Diana. And the first thing I did actually was our hotel was like what 7, 8 blocks from where she lived. That's the first thing I did. Checked in and walked over to where she lived before she got married to Charles. So I have pictures of her, like her flat before she married Charles. So I was so excited about that. I saw Hamilton in London. The play Hamilton. We went to an English tea. Yeah, I just enjoyed it. Another thing that they have like the subway, they call it the tube. It was so easy to manage. Like I've never done really the subway in Chicago, but the tube, it was so easy. I even took the tube to the airport. There's a lot of men on here who think that. Who cares? You cannot, I don't even listen to that crap. I don't even listen to, if you don't have a positive message of encouragement, I don't want to hear you. You're not going to put that in my head. You know who I really like is Tony Gaskin. All that man makes me laugh, but you haven't been in London, okay. Yeah, I don't even know. See, I don't even know who this guy is. You guys, why do you watch that? Don't give him views if he's saying stuff like that. Exactly. Exactly. Of course they're women. And that's the thing about it. That's why I am a huge proponent of expanding your horizon in terms of dating. You know, living up and married rich. And that's the thing about it. People want to keep you down. You know, it's only here. If you're down, if you allow people to keep you there. It's just they say that because they think they're the only option. And they're just not. But Black women need to be open to, trying other things. Men who appreciate us. And of course, I'm not saying all Black men are like that, of course, but a lot of them are, and that's just the reality. I mean, in this day and age, I don't understand why anybody wouldn't consider dating outside their race. I mean, I don't necessarily mean like a Caucasian white guy. There's like Asians, Italian, Hispanic men. I mean, there are a lot of options. African men, men from Africa who tend to treat women well. At least that's what I've heard. Manetta, maybe you can tell us different being from Nairobi. I don't know, but I think that's oh, plastic surgery. For me personally, I think that do you. Okay. You said you got a sugar daddy? Yes, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Good for you. Good for you. I am not opposed to it. That's why when people talk about Kylie Jenner and Kardashians, hey, they're just mad, A, because they look great, and B, if they had the money to do what they've done, they would do it too. I mean, for me, it would just be a little touch up, maybe a little bit of lipo, get my boobs lifted. It wouldn't be anything major, but yeah, I'm not opposed to it. I don't know why people like, do you? What bothers me is that how can someone hold looking your best against you? And that's what bothers me. You've got dudes saying, oh, you're 40, you've hit the wall, and that's bull. But it's like, why? You're supposed to do everything you can to look your best, right? You're supposed to look your best. So if I have a little touch up here and there, there's nothing wrong with that. If you had plastic surgery, what would you do? I say do whatever you want to do. It's your body, do whatever you want to do. I think what you're doing for a sugar daddy. No. See, you can't have that mentality. You're too old for a sugar daddy. Don't. Why not? I'm not. I'm probably older than you. Don't, you can't have that mentality. But even if you don't want a sugar daddy, you want someone, necessarily you want a high value man, a good man to love you. There's nothing, I mean, that is ultimately the objective, right? I mean, he'll be boyfriend, husband, and sugar daddy all in one. But ultimately, I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a sugar daddy. There's nothing wrong with that. But hopefully, at least for me, and she's young anyway. Yeah, totally. I would boob lift. I'm not mad because if I did that, and I think it might give me a little tune up when this whole COVID thing ends. That's exactly what I would get. Just a little lift, absolutely. That and a little bit of lipo, and that's it. That's it. I'm not mad at anybody. You're supposed to do everything you can to look your best. And society is, hard on women. But who cares about controversial in the Black community? Do you already got him? Yeah. Do whatever you want to do. It's your nose, do whatever. Do whatever you want. You can't be worried about the Black community because it's your body, you do whatever you want. I'm going to let sugar daddy, here I come, okay? Just don't doubt yourself and stop watching these guys who tell you that you hit the wall at 40. Don't even watch it. Don't even entertain it. Don't let that get in your head. Don't give that dude views. You should be giving those views to me. Don't give him life like that. I mean, why would you want to watch someone who talks down to you and wants to push you down? Don't do it. Hey, how long did it take you to recover from that nose job? Did it hurt? Because it seemed like it would hurt a lot because they have to break your nose, right? And when you say a boob drop, are you going to get implants or just a lift? I would just get a lift, no implants. Yeah, because I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with the tune up. Why not? Okay, cool. Yeah, don't do it. Cool. Ms. Hurricane, you're not cheating on me. It's good. But Ms. Hurricane, what do you think about plastic surgery? What do you think about it? What do you guys think about it? I have no issue with it. Oh no, I don't believe them either. That's ridiculous. Yeah, that's what I would do, boob lift. Okay. Okay. It took 3 months to recover from that nose job? Oh, thank you. Miss. I know I would never cheat on you. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, 3 weeks, 3 months to recover from the nose? Let's call it a rhinoplasty? No, that's too much. Would anyone ever have like the Brazilian butt lift? Oh, you have breast reduction. Okay. But do you have scars from that, from the breast reduction surgery? I would entertain. I would try to sew it up. I wouldn't do implants. I just want to lift it. But okay, that's good. That's good that it didn't leave any big scars. Yeah, but you guys see what I'm talking about when I see those Brazilian butt lifts, these young girls with these big old boots. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand when they talk about the Kardashians. You see all these young black girls with these big old booties, these tiny little waists. Yeah, I don't. I would never do that. The BBLs. There's no way. 3 months for it to go. Oh, okay, 3 more months for it. That looks crazy. Wow. Yeah, there's no way. And those things are dangerous. Brazilian butt lifts. But people go down there and they get them. Those young girls. Like, there's no way. I know a girl who had it done. She had it done in Miami. She lost about 30 pounds before, and this is a younger girl now. And then she had it done. But I'm not trying to walk around with some big old booty, Serena Williams booty. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but yeah, Dr. Miami, that's it. I like my booty. I want my booty only like better. You know what I mean? Just kind of refined and touched up. So that's all. I want my booty only. That's it. I don't want it. I don't want it plumper. I don't want any bigger. Just a little smoother. Ah, no BBL for me. I attract more older cut. Yeah, I've always been the type that attracted white men. Always. And same here. Girl, exactly. Did you see that video where my stock is the higher? That's exactly. Did you see my video? 100%. That's always been where my stock is the highest. Always. White men love me. They always have. I mean, and they treat me well. Always. And that's just what it is. And that's how I didn't know what it was called in terms of hypergamy, but dating up and leveling up. Because nobody talked about this growing up. No, we didn't talk about hypergamy. Nobody even talked about this growing up. But I grew up in a household, I think we were talking about this before, where my dad was the protector and the provider. Yeah, you got to date out. You got to date out. But like I said, expand your horizons to all different types of men. Asian men. That's what I want. I want me a hot, rich Korean man. An older, rich Korean. Yeah, that's where my stock is the highest too. That's always how it's been. Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. You get tired of being, no, talked down to as Black women and told that you're less than, and then it's okay for Black men to marry white women, but if a Black woman marries a white man, it's a scandal. They want to talk us down, call us, what is it, bed wenches and all that. That's right. That's right. Because Black men devalue, particularly dark skinned women. See, there it is right there. You see, and she's in Germany. For all the dark skinned women I know here, that's right. It's always true. So don't be afraid to divest. There you go. There you go. There you go. Because if you think about it, you guys, think about the white men who marry Black women. They don't marry like light skinned Black women. I'm trying to think of one who married like a light skin. I mean, they marry Black women. Did you hear that? Stupid. That's a stupid. You know what? Get you another 4 years of Trump. You'll wish you had. But you know what I mean? That's just stupid. That is stupid. You would rather do another 4 years of Trump because this woman's married to a white man. This is why we cannot rise as a people. We can't see the forest for the trees. Now, which is more important? How is that more important than getting that dude out? And if you guys throw Trump, that's fine. But if everyone's entitled to their opinion, I don't. But how is that more important than the future of this country? And how is that more important? You're going to vote for Trump because she's married to a white man. How petty and pathetic is that? This is why we can't rise as a people. We don't. I mean, the things that are important aren't important. Something stupid and petty like that is what is more important than voting for a president, voting out this crazy man. I mean, that's just. I got to get the hell out of this country. I'm trying to tell you. Let Trump win again. I'm trying to take my mom with me. I mean, that's just so stupid. That's just so disheartening. And then then Black folks wonder why always like, oh, things are not going well for us. Now, look at the choices we make. Look at the choices we make. Seriously? Look at the things we deem important. Stupid and shallow. How would you know? Well, how would you know a man of a same race is flirting with you? Is he like, how is he talking to you? Maybe he's just talking to you. I mean, flirting is sometimes it's just subtle, like, hey, how's him saying hello, how are you? Or then him asking you a question like, hey, hey, how do you tell? One of the person asked me, because I'm very picky when I was like doing mangoes and I was squeezing these mangoes and stuff. And he walked up to me and he said, how do, because he saw me squeezing. He's like, well, how do you know if they're right? And I said, well, they have to have some little like softness to them. If they're hard, I don't pick them. And he probably knew that. And then he introduced himself and, things didn't work out. He's a nice guy, whatever. It just didn't work out. But I ended up going out with him. It's little thing. It's not like, him winking or anything like that. It's subtle. It's him showing interest in you. And just saying hello and let things like sort of take its course. And you know what? Okay, that's what I said. Something I know. Oh, you got thank you so much. Yeah, I try to. I mean, and I agree with you. I love reading and watching these channels about hypergamy, but some of them, like there's this one girl on her, like she's just to me, she's just too mean. Like she's bitter and she's angry, and she comes from it like from a very like dark skinned woman perspective, but she's like anti light skinned, and it's just whatever her message is with regards to hypergamy, it's you can't hear it because of all the negativity with regards to she's pitting light skin and just dark skin. So thank you very much for that. I try to be realistic and honest, just give my opinion on things. Yeah. I'm telling you guys need to get with these older white men. I'm telling you. Oh, you guys, okay. You guys, I got 4 more minutes. Okay, I got 4 more minutes. Just try something different. Just try because you never know. I mean, look at these lives that I'm doing. This is like my favorite thing to do. Who would have thought, Ms. Hurricane, like a month or so ago, when you were on there and I was tripping because I couldn't get it to work? Who would have thought? Now, this is like my favorite thing to do. Oh, well, you guys share my channel, share my videos, get the word out. With black men, you know when they're flirting. Hi, like what's the why? How do you know? What's the difference? I know. I know. Let me see if I can stay here longer. Okay. Damn that. Oh, I love you guys too. I love it. You guys, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is like my favorite thing to do. So, you guys, I've been doing this like every other week now. Should I do them like every Thursday? Should I try now to schedule them for every Thursday? Because I thought about that. Up front and bold. Yeah, that's the problem. Up front and bold. Oh, thank you so much. You guys follow my other channel, Pretty and Things too. But I'm thinking about should I do them every week, every Thursday, or should I do them every other week like I've been doing? Trying to be consistent. Because I'm like, if I do them every week, like, I'm like, well, what do we have to talk about? But we can, chit chat. It doesn't have to be an hour or whatever. It can be 30, whatever. But should I do them now every week or should I do them like every other week like I've been doing? I've been consistent with it. What do you think? You think every week might be too much, or should I say with every other week? No, so no, that's fine. That's fine. Now, if it gets to a situation where I don't want, every week is like too much, because I mean, I see channels that do these every day. I'm like, what? But you guys, I actually enjoy this. Like, I really do. Okay, then I can do every week. I'm okay. So I'm gonna do another one next week. No, I will do every week now for sure. And if it, oh, Tinder. Ooh, I heard Tinder was scandalous though. I heard Tinder was like, dude, just looking for sex and all that. But then I guess there are older men. I've never done the apps like Tinder. What do you think about Tinder? Like you said, Tinder is okay. Now you're in Germany now. Remember where we are. Only for hookup. Me too. It's okay. We can keep going. Yeah, I thought it was only for hookups. I hear well, maybe Tinder there is not as bad as Tinder here. Why do you like Tinder? She's giving us the hookup, honey. She's got the sugar daddies out there. Tell us, tell us. Why do you like Tinder? And wait a minute, where did you meet your sugar daddy? So we're gonna stay on here a few minutes more. Okay, yeah, I will do it every week. Yes, I thought about that as well. I'm gonna do every week. Yeah, I'm going to do it every week. Because I thought about that. Because I actually enjoy these, and I think every week would be helpful to my subscribers. And I actually love this, you guys. I'm in a British. It's different. Yeah, I'm sure it is in other countries. I'm sure it is. You'll be fine. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to do this every week then. I've already decided. I've already decided. I'm going to do it every week because I enjoy this so much. So yeah, maybe, I don't know, Tinder. Like I said, Tinder here is just like, ugh, it has a bad reputation here. Okay, she said you met him on Tinder, huh? Is he an older guy? Is he an older man? Older white man, right? She said she cashing in. And where's he from? Is he British? Is he German? Wait, we got to stay on and listen to this, honey. We can stay on a little bit more. Yeah, I still have time. She said she cashing in. Oh, yeah. You're 31 and he's 66. That's okay. That's what you do. Get you an older one. Yep, he's German. She's 31 and he's 66. That's the T for you right there. I'm not mad. I am not mad. Like, how did it go down? Like, you met him on Tinder, you swipe left or right, whatever. He paid for the nose job. No. Now, Miss Hurricane, this is the sugar daddy. Now, she's not trying to get married to this man. Or maybe using him to level up. There you go. There's nothing wrong with that. I think a lot of us, we weren't born with silver spoons, and this whole hypergamy and leveling up thing is, we have to learn that. This is something we have to learn. I mean, we don't have maybe a lot of resources to fall back on. And there's nothing wrong with learning as you go. I mean, he's 66. He knows what's up. I mean, he's someone who's like walking around, I've got this beautiful 31-year-old on my arm, please. You're going to give me a husband. There you go. You get yourself, he's going to, yeah, let him play for your boob lift too. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, why not? And she said she got a strategy, and that's what you need to have. Do not apologize. Because, white women do it all the time, and I am not mad at them. That's why they get ahead. Do not apologize. Do not feel bad. You get your come up, get your level up, get what you need to do. He's paying for everything. Does he treat you well? Oh, no. How can you be mad at that? Good for her. Good for her for having enough sense to do it. Because a lot of women have the ability to do that, but they don't have I'm say sense, they don't have the presence of mind to do it. It never occurs to them because they're sort of stuck in this one lane, this tunnel vision. Well, good for you. Good for you. Honey, make sure he puts you in the wheel. He's 66. Make sure he puts you in the wheel, baby. That's right. Say what? She said he's getting you an apartment in a wealthy area? What? Girl, you make sure you come back every week. You make sure you come back every week. What? How long have you been seeing him? This is excellent. How long have you been seeing him? Yes. Good for you. Good for you. And you have a strategy. You have a plan. You're just not like resting on your laurels that I got this 66-year-old man and it's going to last forever. No. You have a strategy. You have a plan. And that's smart. He said he paid for the no job. He's, taking care of you. Next, you're going to get the boobs lifted. He's moving you into an apartment. You are leveling up bit by bit by bit, physically from your, absolutely. That's how you're supposed to do it. You have a strategy, and then you say, I'm going to get what I need, and then I'm going to get me a husband. That's right. Yes. Absolutely. 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 That's right. And that's why it's important to live in, as good a neighborhood as you can afford, or when you go out, go to the nice neighborhoods. I mean, not to brag, but I live in a pretty decent neighborhood, so that's not an issue. It's just this corona thing has got me shook. But yeah, I'm not mad at you, girl. So you say Tinder. Should we try Tinder? Good for you. Good for you. You guys, we give her a round of applause. I'm glad you joined. That's good. And be at the soup. She said she's gonna be at the supermarket every day. That's right. Get yourself in that area. And see, that's what I'm saying. This is strategic. This is exactly what I'm talking about. She is on her come up. She's on her level up, step by step by step. That's right. And no shame in the game. Do what you need to do. No shame in the game. I'm so glad you joined in. It's like, and I love how strategic you are about it. You have a plan. Where I live right now, and that's cool. And that's cool. You got a man that's gonna get you out where you live and move on up, like the Jeffersons, honey. You're probably too young for that, but moving on up. That's what you're supposed to do. And that's what I'm saying. It's not where you come from, it's where you go. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. That's right. And she's a single mom. That's right. Good for you. Good for you. This is very encouraging. It's very inspirational. And this is what we say, right? I mean, this is a real person out here who joined this live just like everyone else. And she's got a strategy in place. And she's not thinking about, oh, Black men and, oh, what is society going to think? No, this is your life. Live your life. That's right. She said he's going to move from that neighborhood up to a nice neighborhood. That's exactly what you do. And get yourself, you said you're going to get a good job, have him help you with that, so you don't have to be completely like financially dependent on him. That's important too, because you never know, he could drop dead tomorrow and you don't want to be stuck, because you have to have your own or be putting away the money he gives you. But you know what you're doing. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. That's wonderful. This is good, good, good. This is great. Oh, that's right. You did say you went to Indiana, where all the wealthy men are. Oh, you do? Okay. That's right. Good for you. Good for you. And no, you don't apologize for any of this. You obviously didn't come like you weren't born with a silver spoon in your mouth, or, things, a lot of people don't have resources that they can fall back on. So they have to do it themselves. And a lot of women just end up, in bad situations, and they stay in bad situations. That's right. You can do it, but you have to believe that you can. Don't listen to some guy telling you that you hit the wall and all that crap. There you go. There you go. If I can do it, you can do it. Exactly. But you have to have that mindset. Good for you, girl. Make sure you join us every week. Make sure you join us every week. But okay, let me ask you something before we go. What about the whole coronavirus over there? What's the situation like there? I mean, do you guys go out with masks, without masks? Like how? Because it's horrible here. What's the whole thing like over there? The whole COVID thing like over there right now? Yes, get on Tinder and just Get you an older man, 60 and above. Gyms and markets are good too. Okay, yeah. What's the whole COVID situation like? Isn't it putting a damper on? Like, it's really putting a damper on things here, at least for me. I'm gonna tell you straight up. But I mean, how is that? What's it like over there? I mean, it's really bad here. All these new cases. Because I hear in other countries it's not as bad as it is here. Because this COVID thing has got me shook. I'm not gonna lie. I have hair in my lash. Yeah, I'm just curious to know what the whole COVID. We have to wear a mask, but everything's pretty much back to normal, even bars and restaurants. Yep. Yeah, we have them reopen, but it's like it goes back and forth. A lot of them reopen, and you have outdoor seating, but then some of them we got. You can have indoor seating, but they have to be a distance. And then we went back because the cases increased. Okay, she's in Croatia, girl. How I always want to go to Croatia. You in there with your sugar daddy right now? You in Croatia, but he's got you on vacation in Croatia. And I know over there that there's hardly any of the virus anymore. Now, are you saying your granddad or you mean your sugar daddy? 66. A call in? What do you mean a call in? Oh. Okay, so how would I do that though? And how would I have all those different lines and stuff? Like, I don't know. I have to figure out how to do that. Absolutely, honey. I'm an older woman. How would I do that with the different lines? I'm gonna have to figure that out. Yeah, that's what I thought. Sugar Daddy's my granddad. That's what I thought. You said lines, like people calling in, but the thing is, okay, you call in, you talk to one person at a time, but what about everyone else? I can't talk to like 8, 10 people at a time, so I'm not sure how that works. And when I see other people do this, this is like what they normally do. I wish there was a way like this here, like I could make it so you guys can actually talk. That would be cool. And I don't know. I don't think there is. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to do my research. But honestly, I've never seen that. I've never seen anyone where you can, except for like it's one person at a time. One person at a time. Yeah. Oh, girl, not. Instagram. You know what? I am doing some stuff on Instagram. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to find me a sugar daddy on Instagram. And the key to that is go like for me, you go where like the high, like there's a maestro. You know who Sophia Loren is? The actress, the Italian actress Sophia Loren. She was married to this director. His name is Carlo Ponti, who passed away. Well, they have a son, Carlo Ponti Jr., and he is a maestro. He's like a maestro. He conducts symphony. Well, he follows me on Instagram, and so the key is to follow who he follows, or at least like the pictures of who he follows, because they're like in the sort of same echelon, and that's what I've been doing. So yeah, he follows me. Sophia Loren's son. Yeah, I'm gonna see what I can. Yeah. Okay. So you can get additional funds with the Google. I'm gonna see if I can do it then. I'll see. I'll see if there's a way to do that. I've never seen that before. So okay, so you get a Google number and everyone could like call in and chat and talk. Like I'll have to see that. I didn't know about that. Hell, that would be much easier if instead of reading this, everyone could just like chat. That would be awesome. Oh, I know what you mean. It's like what do you call that? Zoom? Is that what it is? Where you have like the different people in like the square boxes? Is that what you mean, Zoom? I think it's something like that. But I don't know if that's something I can do through YouTube. Yeah, I've checked other YouTube, but I wonder if that's like Zoom or something. I'll check other YouTubers. I will definitely check that out because it would be easier for everyone because I got to go in like a couple minutes. I'm gonna go to my mom's actually. Oh, okay. I'm gonna definitely check that out because that would be awesome. So hopefully by next week I'll have something figured out. If not, you guys maybe have to do this another week. But I'm definitely gonna check into that. Call-ins. Instagram. Instagram for call-ins? Oh, because they have like those, like, isn't it like the Zoom where everybody's like in these different like boxes? Zoom or StreamYard or a phone? A phone. Okay, I'll check into that. I will check into that to see how you do it. I will definitely check into that. Y'all now be patient with me. I'm not, technologically savvy. It's gonna take me a minute, but I'll figure it out. All right, guys, I gotta hit the road. Thank you so much for joining. As always, this is so much fun. Thank you for everyone. To all the newbies, thank you. Minetta girl, make sure you come back next week. Make sure you come back. I'm gonna do these every week, every Thursday. All right, bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye, guys. And so I'll see you next week. And I'm definitely going to figure out how to do that. Okay. But give me a little time because I have to do some research. All right. Bye, you guys. Until next week. Oh, I love this. Thank you guys so much. You guys, I really appreciate this. This is so much fun. Okay. You guys, I don't want to like just hang up on you. Okay. If you live on Instagram. Oh, you see, that's the thing about Instagram. Like, I tried to do this once on Instagram. And nobody showed up because I think a lot of ladies are not on Instagram. If you're live on Instagram, we can also call in and be. Oh, I love you guys too. But see, a lot of ladies are not on Instagram. I tried to do this like maybe a month or so ago on Instagram, and nobody showed up. So I'll figure something out. I'll figure it out. I thank you. Thank you so much for joining, you guys. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream now, so I'm gonna let you guys know. I don't want to like just hang up on you. All right, you guys. Thank you. Thank you. I'll see you next week. Bye. Next week. Bye, guys. I love you too. Okay, I'm gonna end. I don't want to hang up. Just hang up on you guys. Bye.